at Vegas. What did you learn about the job? I know you don't really know a job until you actually do it yourself. What did you learn in that last year?
Um,
Go
Thanks for
ahead.
having me. The biggest thing for me,
Your audio is
biggest thing
just
for me learning was
yeah, you're good.
good. Okay.
You're good. Go ahead.
Biggest thing for me learning was managing the personalities in the room. Being a GA for 2 years prior it's more you're always kind of the assistant to learning things, but controlling that whole room and teaching guys different ways. Whether guys a visual learner, whether guy needs extra walkthrough time on the field, is managing the personalities of how they take in the information the best way.
And how familiar are you with your charges now? Are you just getting to know them? What's it like so far?
It's been exciting, to be around, just get my feet wet and really get going today. It's a veteran group. They're very competitive. The thing about the football world is always small. So a lot of the guys already let me know that they've asked around about me, or think guys they play with and that speak highly of me. So it's exciting that they came in with a great mindset to just receive me.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go to Trace Travers from Rivals. Trace, you may be on mute. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes.
Try it again, Trace, you're having problems. We'll go ahead and maybe text me or chat me your question, and we'll move on to whoever wants to go next. Do we have anybody else? Jackson Moore from 24/7.
Hey, nice meeting you. Can you talk a bit about, you mentioned what you learned in the coaching room. What did you learn recruiting-wise, taking a more hands-on approach over the last year?
I appreciate your question. Recruiting-wise, I learned early in my career, basically, guys that I'm fortunate to be right here with Coach Hayward as well. It's all about relationships, building that trust factor between the player and the family, and understanding that, I'm here to create the best environment for the young man to succeed, or there's honor off the field, and knowing that no matter what, I'll always be in his corner. So the highs and lows of a student athlete, how do you be able to be there and support them through?
Okay, Jackson, anything else? Okay, Trace, do you have either a chat question or is your audio back? Trace's question for you is, how did the process of getting this job go for you? What was the process for the Cal job?
Most of the process of being presented with an opportunity, and have to go through the interview process to put my best foot forward. I know Cal is a prestigious place to be, and all the people that would love this opportunity. And I was blessed off of presenting myself the best way, what I've learned, to be able to articulate that, to show why I was the best candidate for right now and in this position to be able to go forward.
Okay, does anybody else have another question for Trey? Jackson Moore with another question.
Could you just describe what it's been like working along so many coaches that you played under at one point? How has that dynamic been so far?
It's definitely exciting. So many great minds to learn from and pick their brain, and get it into this defense and expand it. It's very familiar from when I played in it. Some things, some intricacies that I'm continuously learning and growing in, but it's awesome, and I always tell the young man, you never know when you're interviewing. They saw enough of me as a player to even trust me to be able, for the opportunity to even be here. So I'm excited about it.
Oops, I was on mute there myself. Anybody else with the final question? Give you about another 5 seconds in the chat.
Hey, Kyle, can I jump in here?
Yes, go ahead, Jim. Go ahead, Jim.
Welcome to Cal, Trey.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, he can hear you.
Thank you.
Jim,
Okay.
we
Welcome
can
to
hear
Cal,
you,
Trey.
Jim.
Just wanted to ask you a little bit about recruiting. you obviously are a guy
Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay. I wanted to talk to you a little about recruiting. You were a recent player in the Pac-12 with UW, and you're a young guy that obviously has the opportunity to connect with guys on a different level than an older coach would. What's your approach in recruiting, and do you like the relationship aspect of it, being able to mentor guys where you were just in their position just a little while ago?
100%. I'm the baby of my family. I'm the baby of 7 kids. So, a lot of these guys, they see me as an older brother, so having that dynamic, but, there's a separation line of mentor and coach than friend. We'll build our relationship naturally and organically, but I'm here to teach you life lessons of how to put yourself in the best position to be successful, to grow, and to get through the ebb and flows of life. So a lot of things that these young men have to navigate through is for a lot of people don't understand. So being so close to their age and from the game is, it's easier for me to help them, navigate that.
Great,
Hey,
thanks.
Jim, you good?
I'm good,
Okay,
thanks.
got another couple seconds here. If anybody else has one, please put it in the chat. Otherwise, we'll let him move on. And I know he's got a meeting he's got to go to right now.